It is an ambitious initiative designed to reform and transform the school system in Abia State.
In a remark, the team lead of the Education Reform and Innovative Team, ERIT, Mrs. Abolaji Osime, says their goal is to foster digital proficiency amongst young learners and to collaboratively address the challenges facing Nigeria's educational sector.
Nigeria is 152nd out of 187 in literacy rates and ranks 105 out of 107 in global scales. We must break this cycle and we need to act now. The stakes are very clear. We must either address our learning crisis now or risk creating a future with an underskilled population. Our choice today will determine whether Nigeria emerges as a dynamic economy with a highly skilled workforce or faces the challenge of widespread unemployment, increased crime, and economic stagnation. And we at ERIT, and partnering with Afia, we said we would have to act. So our transformation strategy, which we will be showing you and we're going to be talking about, is on 5 key pillars: learning outcomes, future-ready workforce, learning environment transformation, teacher excellence and headship excellence, strategic investment. When I talk about strategic investment, the money that is spent, I was just talking to Dr. Adekola, we've been speaking about this since yesterday. We are looking at outcome-based investment.
In their goodwill messages, development partners, including UNESCO representative Mr. Adeyemi Oladeji, World Bank Senior Education Specialist Dr. Tunde Adekola, and a representative of the British Council Office in Abuja, Mr. Daniel Shishak, reaffirmed their commitments to supporting and partnering with the state government through capacity building initiatives.
As a partner in progress, UNESCO is currently supporting Abia State in strengthening the capacity of the Ministry of Education and Superior in the delivery of education for health and well-being through training of 1,115 teachers and reaffirming our commitment to supporting education reforms through policy guidance, capacity building, and technical expertise.
Is to congratulate the governor and appreciate the people of Abia State, especially in the education sector. And with what I've seen here today is essentially what is required to achieve Abia first.
Through our English and education programs, the British Council is committed to working with the Abia State government to revolutionize education by equipping teachers with skills necessary to improve instructional leadership, embrace digital learning, and develop innovative curricula for schools.
High points of the occasion were the unveiling of the program logo and the cutting of the cake. In Umuahia, Emmanuel Nwazwe reporting.
Thank you so much, Emmanuel, for this report. Now we take a short break. When we return, more on the news.
Time check, it's 2 p.m. and it's time for us to vibe, chill, and relax. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lunch Break on Afia TV. So Lunch Break is all about the music, it's all about fun, it's all about entertainment, it's all about entertaining gossip and stories from social, it's all about the latest trends, it's about what's lit, it's all about the games with our guests, and yes, in general, I like to say it's all about the vibe and vibes only.
Welcome to Afia TV, your go-to channel for excellent news and incredible shows that keeps you IEI, that is, informed, entertained, and inspired. Need a break?
Ladies and germs, welcome to Lunch Break on Afia TV.
Join Choco to vibe and chill on Lunch Break at 2 p.m. for the latest trends in music and entertainment.
Not like I have big money.
Dive into the world of innovation and creativity with Rochelle on Unka.
It means art in English.
Where creative minds and groundbreaking ideas come to life. Tune in every weekday at 8 p.m. Do not miss Afia TV Official, your perfect dose of laughter, where they discuss what is currently trending on social media every day at 5:30 p.m. on Afia TV.
But in this economy, the savings will save you, man.
And that's not all. Stay tuned for more exciting shows on Afia TV. Catch us on DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17.
Good evening to you, viewer, and welcome to Women in Business, a show that profiles women, executives, and even the next door store owner, showcasing Igbo greatness to the world.
I started always obsessed with books ever since I was a child.
The stress of always converting naira to dollar and
an incompetent means an incompetent person.
Welcome back. This is still news today on Afia Television, and I am Ogochukwu Wasai. Now, continue where the 2025 Southeast Zonal Congress of the People's Democratic Party have elected its new leaders at the zonal levels. The Congress, which Enugu played host, took place at the Michael Okpara Square, attended by prominent party leaders within the Southeast, who witnessed the outcome of the event. Afia TV Government House correspondent Chidima Madu reported that there were 315 accredited voters against the 313 that voted. And here is the report.
Before the commencement of the electoral exercise, the Southeast leader of the People's Democratic Party and governor of Enugu State, Dr. Peter Ndubisimba, described democracy as a participatory endeavor and power of the people in action. He urged party members to take strength in unity and put aside all personal interests and work towards the progress of the party. Governor Mba assured the public that the party will deliver good governance to the people as they are the centerpiece of government policies. He congratulated the newly elected zonal officials of the PDP and enjoined them to toil the path of democratic values and make the people the cornerstone of the party.
We're gathered here to elect new zonal executive committee members of our great party. This is what democracy is all about. But like I've always emphasized, election is never an end in itself, and neither should the victory arising from it be construed as personal triumph. We fully understand the demands and expectations of the people in a democratic setting. The bottom line is good governance. This is the ideal to which our great party, PDP, has committed itself to right from inception. That is why for us in Enugu State, the people remain the centerpiece of our government policies. The improvement of their welfare is not a task we regard with levity. It reflects our determination to ensure that the provision of basic services can indeed be taken for granted by the people.
Former Senate President and Chairman PDP Board of Trustees, Senator Adolfo Swabara, promised not to fail the party while urging party faithfuls to put in efforts to ensure that PDP returns to power.
I'm always happy when I see the colors of PDP. And I believe that henceforth we'll continue to see this color and follow this color to the villa in 2027. Having said so, I thank you all for coming and wish this Congress to be recorded in history as the best that PDP has ever produce in the Southeast.
The voting exercise, which brought together party delegates from the Southeast, casted their votes, which led to the emergence of Chief Ali Odefa as the Southeast Zonal Chairman of People's Democratic Party, Ugu James as the Zonal Secretary, and other newly elected officers who were sworn in to begin their official duties. The newly elected Zonal Chair, Chief Odefa, during his acceptance speech, urged party members to work in harmony and pleaded with aggrieved members to sheath their swords in order to move the party forward ahead of the general elections.
I charge all of us to put our personal interests behind, come together and lift this party. Because we know if this party gets its act right, we will lift Nigerians out of the current directionless government that we have at the federal level.
It's time for all of us to come together and fight a common enemy that is ravaging and inflicting a lot of injuries on the psyche of this country, the APC. So I implore all of them, I urge them, let's join hands together. We can sit on a round table and resolve our issues. It's better that we are quarreling inside of power than outside of power.
The Congress, which was very peaceful, is seen as crucial for PDP's strategic approach in the Southeast region. The new leadership is expected to play key roles to mobilize support to ensure the party's strength at the grassroots, especially during the upcoming elections. In Enugu, Chidinma Mado for Afia TV.
Thank you so much, Chidinma, for that report. Now, moving ahead to South-South region, at least 5 people have been confirmed dead, while 20 others are still missing following a collision between 2 speedboats in the waterways of Warri, South Local Government Area, Delta State. Reports indicate that the tragic incident occurred on Monday evening as the boats were transporting passengers returning from a burial ceremony. According to eyewitnesses, the accident was caused by poor visibility and many of the passengers were not wearing life jackets at the time. Confirming the incident on Wednesday, the spokesperson for the Delta State Police Command, SP Bright Edafe, stated that 6 injured survivors had been secured and were receiving medical treatment at undisclosed hospital in Warri. Now, moving on to national front, President Bola Tinubu has asserted that the Nigerian economy is getting better. Speaking on Wednesday at the National Executive Committee meeting of the All Progressives Congress in Abuja, President Tinubu said he is happy food prices are coming down even as Ramadan approaches. The meeting had in attendance Vice President Kashim Shettima, President of Senate Godswill Akpabio, Deputy President of the Senate Bariru Jibrin, and the Speaker of the House of Representatives Tajuddin Abbas. Others include the governors of the party, led by Chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum, PGF, and Governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, members of National Assembly, among others. In his address, President Tinubu expressed gratitude for the trust placed in him and reassured members of his commitment to delivering on the party's progressive agenda.
It is sunny out there. The Nigerian economy is seeing the sky of the day. And people are happy with the food prices going down, particularly during the Ramadan period. So, thanks to the governor. The governors have embraced this change, this reform, wholeheartedly. And I thank to the leadership of our party from state to state. Yes, it's politics. We still have to have some contradictions here and there, but we should resolve it amicably.
The president commended the electoral successes of the ruling party in various states as well as increasing numbers of APC members in the National Assembly. He urged party leaders to sustain the momentum of progressive governance and emphasized the need for reconciliation among aggrieved members.
Let the NEC find a way to celebrate our progressive ideology. I'm on that path, and I promise you, governors and legislators, that we will continue on that progressive path for development, prosperity, and sustenance. While the rest of the world, the economy is unraveling here and there, both in Europe and America, we are seeing growth. We are seeing gradual return to prosperity. It is heart-filling for us. I better now thank the National Assembly.
Meanwhile, the NEC meeting saw party leaders also reinforcing support for his administration's policies on governance, economy, and party unity.
Endorsing this motion and congratulating you, Mr. President, congratulating your Vice President, and even the leaders of the National Assembly. Because without a collaborative legislative environment, reforms can be deformed. But under their leadership, the reforms are truly reforming everywhere. Thank you, Mr. President. Great member, thank you. I second the motion.
The party's national chairman, Abdullahi Ganduje, thanked members for their steadfastness in the face of challenges and assured them that the party will continue to deliver on its electoral promises. President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, reiterated the National Assembly's commitment to supporting President Tinubu in lifting the nation from its economic and developmental woes. Speaker of the House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas, also commended the president for his vision and courage in making unpopular but essential decisions. The APC National Executive Council meeting took place a day after the party's caucus meeting on Tuesday night. We'll take a break now. When we return, more on the news. Please stay.
My name is Ubon Kings.
I am Marvelous Akwamaga.
I am Chioma Akbala.
My name is Ifulaya Ndule, but I'm living in market speaking.
What are your thoughts on the spate of sex for grades in Nigerian universities?
This very issue of owing salary should be criminalized.
How can they amplify their voices?
People don't have evidence.
You want to get to know about it? Have to stay tuned right here on Afia Morning Show to get the pulse and the feel of that.
Hey ladies, join us on Gyno Plus every Wednesday at 6 p.m. right on Afia TV, DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17, where we will delve into health issues affecting girls and women in society.
Breastfeeding doesn't even cause breastfeeding. The frequency of breastfeeding means the approach you take to make sure that your well-being is maintained.
Welcome back to News Today. And now moving on to business news, the Director General of the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, Professor Mojisola Adeyeye, has called for life sentences and a death penalty for individuals involved in drug crimes. Adeyeye made the call on Wednesday in Abuja while addressing State House correspondents. She urged the National Assembly to incorporate these penalties into the amendment of the NAFDAC Act, the Counterfeit, Fake Drugs and Unwholesome Processed Food Act. She emphasized the importance of including these severe penalties in the amendment of the Act as a deterrent to drug crimes, which she says have led to the death of several innocent Nigerians, including children. The Director General also highlighted NAFDAC's recent enforcement operation taking place in 3 major open drug markets aimed to protecting public health and eliminating falsified and substandard medical products from circulation and ensure public health safety.
I said it takes a village to raise a child. It takes executive, legislative, judiciary to make this happen. If somebody, not if, there was a case of somebody trafficking in Tramadol and they sentenced the person to 5 years or 250,000 naira. What is that? So the legislative has to come alongside with us. Customs have to come alongside, not with us. All of us working together, because the life of our people matter. So the amendment is going to be very, very relevant in terms of moving forward. Provision in the amendment, sentencing. I mentioned that in my speech. Life imprisonment, death penalty, poker, proceeds of crime. You are operating in a big house. That house will be sold, and the money will go to the government. That is, those are the deterrents that are in place or that we want to strengthen.
The operation is being conducted in markets such as Ariaria and Ezuku markets in Aba and Bridgehead markets in Onitsha, which includes Obuogu, plumbing, planks, surgical and science markets. Away from that, the Senate Ad Hoc Committee on Ways and Means Advance has accused the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, of frustrating its investigation into the 30 trillion naira Ways and Means Advance and Anchor Borrowers Program under former President Muhammad Buhari's administration. The committee made the accusation after receiving an interim report from its consultant at a meeting where they expressed frustration over the bank's failure to provide crucial documents required for the probe. The committee, which was inaugurated a year ago by President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, stated that the delay has significantly stalled progress of the investigation. Chairman of the committee, Senator Issa Jibrin, criticized the Apex Bank for withholding vital information despite multiple requests revealing major infractions with the preliminary report of the CBN. He dismissed speculations that the Senate had been compromised or had gone to sleep, reaffirming its commitment to ensuring accountability and transparency in the management of public funds. Although Hamisu Abdullahi, the Director of Banking Services at the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, claimed that the Apex Bank had provided all the requested documents, Senator Issa Jibrin, the committee chairman, refuted the claim, insisting that the facts tell a different story. The committee issued a strong warning to the CBN representatives, emphasizing the need for full disclosure of how the funds were utilized to address Nigeria's economic challenges. And lastly, from the world of business, Dangote Petroleum Refinery and Petrochemicals have once again reduced the price of premium motor spirits, PMS, commonly known as petrol, making it the second price cut in February 2025. The latest adjustment lowers the export price by 65 naira from 890 naira to 825 naira per litre, following a previous 60 naira reduction on February 1st. This means the export price has dropped from 950 naira in January to 825 naira, marking a total reduction of 125 naira per litre within 26 days. With this new pricing, customers in Lagos will pay between 860 naira and 865 naira per litre at fuel stations, including MRS outlets. The price change will take effect on Thursday, February 27, as part of Dangote's refinery's efforts to ease financial strain to Nigerians. According to the company, the adjustment aims to provide relief ahead of the Ramadan season while supporting President Bola Tinubu's administration to remove economic recovery initiative. Dangote has previously reduced fuel prices, including a 70 naira cut in December 2024 to help ease We take a break now. When we return, more on the news. Please stay.
Welcome to the latest and most amazing show on your ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lunch Break.
You don't sing along. I did sing. For real. You're not a backup singer.
That's what they do.
It's a brand new week and another opportunity for us to gist and me to tell you, bring all the spice, all the things that are hot, trending and exclusive on social media. Sometimes I know there's constructive criticism. I know that you know how to quote it. So for the people that don't understand, I want to be like, oh, why are you doing this?
Please, I'm not a cross-dresser. I'm only doing this because of the money on Facebook.
There are some people you need to just tell the truth brutally. Let it hurt them. Give it hot.
Afia TV official, exclusive every weekday on Afia TV.
Welcome back to News Today. I am Ogochukwu Wasai, and moving straight to the foreign stories. State health officials confirmed on Wednesday that a child in West Texas has died from measles, making the first reported U.S. death from the disease in a decade. According to a Texas health department, the child, who had not been vaccinated, passed away overnight at a children's hospital. Officials reported that since early February, the measles outbreak in West Texas has grown to at least 124 cases, with the majority being unvaccinated children, while only 5 infected individuals had received the vaccine. The outbreak has also spread to eastern New Mexico, where 9 additional cases were confirmed on Tuesday, affecting about 10 counties near the Texas border. Meanwhile, New Mexico's health department has cautioned that more cases are likely due to the highly contagious nature of measles. And still on foreign scene, Israel have released hundreds of Palestinian prisoners following the return of 4 Israel hostages' bodies by Hamas. The hostages' remains were handed over overnight, and Israeli authorities have begun the process of formal identification. Among them were 2 members of the kibbutz, while other 2 were also identified by Israeli media. The prisoner released had been delayed after Israel halted the process last weekend, citing concerns over Hamas stage or handover ceremonies. In total, more than 600 Palestinian detainees were expected to be freed, with 97 arriving in Egypt via the Rafah border crossing. This exchange marks the final phase of a fragile ceasefire deal that began on January 19 and is set to expire on Saturday. Hamas has since urged negotiations for a second phase, stating that the release of remaining Israeli hostages depends on a continued truce. And now to the world of sports. Nigeria's Flying Eagles secured a 2-0 victory over Cote d'Ivoire in a friendly match held in Abidjan on Wednesday. The breakthrough came around the hour mark when Divine Odise was fouled in the box, leading to a penalty for the visitors. Captain Daniel Bemiyi stepped up and converted the spot kick to put Nigeria ahead. Oluseleta sealed the win with a second goal 10 minutes before full time. Both teams are set to meet again at the same venue on Friday as part of their preparations for the 2025 African Under-20 Cup of Nations. And lastly, from the world of sports, the federal government of Nigeria has called for a thorough investigation into the death of Nigerian footballer Abubakar Lawal in Uganda. According to Abike Dabrirewa, the Nigerian embassy in Uganda has requested a full autopsy and a comprehensive probe into the circumstances surrounding the sudden passing. He, in a statement signed by Abdurrahman Baligon, Director of Media, Public Relations and Protocols at NITCOM, Dabrirewa described the incident as pathetic and suspicious, stressing that there must be no cover-ups. She assured that the Nigerian government will push for a transparent investigation and expressed condolences to Lawal's family, praying for strength during their time of loss. And now to end the news, a recap of the top stories. Abia State's government launched Abia First Education Program. On national news, Tinubu hails decrease in food prices before Ramadan. In business news, Dangote Petroleum Refinery slashes price of premium motor spirit. On the foreign scene, Israel releases Palestinian prisoners after Hamas hands over 4 hostages' bodies. And that's the much we can take on the news this afternoon. Do well to follow us on all social media platforms at Afia TV Official. I am Ogochukwu Wasai. Good afternoon.
Time check, it's 2 p.m. and it's time for us to vibe, chill, and relax. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lunch Break on Afia TV. So Lunch Break is all about the music, it's all about fun, it's all about entertainment, it's all about entertaining gossip and stories from social, it's all about the latest trends, it's about what's lit, it's all about the games with our guests, and yes, in general, I like to say it's all about the vibes and vibes of
Welcome to Afia TV, your go-to channel for excellent news and incredible shows that keeps you IEI, that is, informed, entertained, and inspired. Need a break?
Ladies and germs, welcome to Lunch Break on Afia TV.
Join Choco to vibe and chill on Lunch Break at 2 p.m. for the latest trends in music and entertainment.
Not like I have big money.
Dive into the world of innovation and creativity with Rochelle on Anka.
It means art in English.
Where creative minds and groundbreaking ideas come to life. Tune in every weekday at 8 p.m. Do not miss Afia TV Official, your perfect dose of laughter, where they discuss what is currently trending on social media every day at 5:30 p.m. on Afia TV.
But in this economy, the savings will save you, man.
And that's not all. Stay tuned for more exciting shows on Afia TV. Catch us on DSTV channel 254 and GoTV channel 17.
Good evening to you, viewer, and welcome to Women in Business, a show that profiles women, executives, and even the next door store owners, showcasing Igbo greatness to the world.